am going to share with you the agency Wieden and Kennedy. So first, let's take a look at the backstory and how the agency got started. So Dan Wieden and David Kennedy started their agency on about $1,000. They both put down about $500. They couldn't even afford a phone, and this was in 1982. So in the basement of an old labor temple in Portland, Oregon, Wieden and Kennedy began. Wieden noted that the agency truly began as a ship of fools. He just said they didn't know what they were doing, and that's exactly why he feels like they succeeded. So more on this backstory. The headquarters are still based in Portland, and I will get more into their other offices later. Wieden and Kennedy is an award-winning agency, and it also has won 2 Emmys. And it works with brands like Nike, Coke, Airbnb, BMW, and KFC, but I'll get more into that later as well. If you want to go check out their website, it's wk.com. It's beautifully done, very artfully done, and I would suggest that you go take a look. The mission statement, truly, Wieden and Kennedy didn't start out with one. They later hired a CFO, and so Dan Wieden has said that their connection to creativity and that creative culture, as well as building strong relationships with the customer and the consumer, as well as their team, is what makes their agency remarkable. And so that's what helped build their mission statement. Wieden and Kennedy exist to create strong and provocative relationships between good companies and their customers. And Wieden and Kennedy is big on creative culture and also just continuing to make mistakes. It's the culture that lifts the people. It's the people who make the work. It's the work that makes the relationships between good companies and their customers. And individuality is key for the agency as well. And they have these iconic image walls within each of their locations. We thrive on creative chaos. Chaos will challenge authority. It cares more about truth than power. So these portraits are to represent each individual person that contributes to Wieden and Kennedy as a whole. And again, they're just really big on bringing in that individual, helping them grow, and then that individual also helps the company grow. Wieden and Kennedy is one of the largest independently owned advertising agencies in the world, so they do not have a parent company. The number of offices and locations you can see here. These are all of their locations around the world. And then the various brands. I have to say, as I was doing research, it was just amazing to me to see all of these top brands that I'm familiar with. I just took a flight through Delta Airlines. I've used Airbnb. Coke's my favorite soda. I use Lyft all the time. So to see all of these brands coming through, and they're all connected to the same company. I did my taxes on TurboTax this year. So pretty amazing. Creative Chiefs, Colleen DeCourcy and Susan Hoffman both won the D and Ad President's Award. Not many women within the creative industry have earned this level of an award. So this was huge, and this is part of their news that I found within their Twitter. I thought that this was important to note, that there's these strong women as leaders within their company. So I'm going to show you the ad, and then I will tell you how I feel it's connecting back to our chapter readings.
该起床喽！该上学啦。Appliqué. Que eu fazer café da manhã gostoso, doce.
Universal themes may be defined in abstract ways for each country, culture, and family. There is a world connection for the concept, and I think it really tugs at the consumer's emotions. Here is my question. I will link it on Canvas as well. Thank you so much.